Hey guys. It's me Ang the Lemon. I've got a serious headache right now. And I won't be able to record the script for the new video. So I got TTS to do it. This might be weird, so I'm just letting you guys know what's happening. Anyway, on to the video. Hi guys. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions review of Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Okay, let's start with the plot. The movie takes place after Bumblebee and Optimus and the rest of the Autobots are now hiding on Earth until they can find a way back to Cybertron, so this means that the Autobots that were shown at the end of Bumblebee were Arcee, Mirage, Stratosphere, and Wheeljack. I'm not sure who the last ones are, but that's not really important right now. What is important is that basically the Beast Wars characters hid this Transwarp key on Earth after their leader Ape-Link got killed in a fight with Unicron's main man Scourge. Sometime later this girl finds it and this guy teams up with her and the Autobots to stop Unicron and Scourge from destroying the Earth. That's basically the full plot. Coming off the tails of Bumblebee, this movie had a lot to prove. Not as much as the next movie I'm doing a first impressions video on, but we're going to talk about that later. Bumblebee was an awesome movie and was really cool, and in some respects was true to the Transformers spirit. I know the spirit of G1 is pretty hard to capture because of... Basically what I'm trying to say is everyone liked it more than the Bay movies, and comparing it to that alone, this movie was awesome. But without the comparison to other Transformers movies, this movie is alright. First of all, I really like the way the Transformers looked. I'm glad they at least took something from Bumblebee, if not a lot. Optimus looks so good here, and I'm not afraid to say that I did like some things about the 2007 movie. I mean, I grew up with it and the 2007 design is really cool. But this Optimus design just blows that one out of the water. The designs for Arcee and Mirage are cool too. Even if Mirage doesn't look completely like himself, I can overlook that. Plus I just really liked him in the movie. Plus we also got Stratosphere, and I personally think he looks alright. But what on earth happened to Wheeljack? In that Cybertron scene he was so cool for what little we saw of him. But in this one it seems like he hit his processor too hard on the way down. Overall he's one of my least favorite redesigns, but the Decepticons, oh boy, those guys are freaking cool. First up is Battletrap. This guy is awesome, I really like the way he looks. The other is Nightbird. Okay, she's pretty cool too. What is it with these new Transformers movies and making all the female Transformers awesome? Last up we've got the big mama jamma himself, Scourge. The name Scourge was used for many different Transformers in the canon, like sometimes Scourge was a Seeker and sometimes he was Nemesis Prime. But this one feels like a mix between the two of them. He can't fly, but he is a seriously cool hunter. He gives me major Transformers animated Lockdown vibes. All of the scenes with Scourge were just so cool, and while I do think 2007 Prime does go a bit overkill sometimes, what happened to Scourge at the end of the movie was just... Holy Primus. Oh right. I forgot to talk about the Beast Wars guys. So they were there too. That's pretty much all I can say about them. They look cool and really awesome, although I do wish they had a splash more color on them. It would elevate them that much higher, but yeah, they didn't really do much other than in the first part of the movie. And that's a shame. I wish they had more of an impact on the movie, but they did serve their jobs well. But again, I do wish there was more for them to do. Last up are the human characters, Noah and Elena. Both of them were cool. I didn't really notice Elena in most scenes, but she was alright. Noah is the big guy here with him literally. Oh, that might be too much of a spoiler for this review. Anyway, Noah does have a really compelling story arc throughout the movie that kind of mirrors Optimus's arc, and I do really like that. It makes the story more than just epic robots coming together to fight each other, it's really cool. Okay, I'm about to talk about the ending scene, so skip to this section if you don't want to get spoiled. G.I. Joe, what the fuck? Yeah, this is actually happening. I'm personally indifferent to their inclusion in the Transformers universe because you know, G.I. Joe have always had a part in the TF universe. They even teamed up with the Autobots at some point. Granted, the Autobots also crossed over with My Little Pony, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. So yeah, overall I think there's a lot of things that could be done with these two franchises together with some G.I. Joe characters in the mix. I can't wait to see it. Closing thoughts time, I really like this movie. And if the rest of the Transformers movies can keep up the same level of what we saw here or even exceed it, I think we might have something here. I'm going to rate it a 7 out of 10. No, let's do an 8. I really did like this one and I really recommend that everyone see it because this is just that good. Anyway, that's all for me. I'll see you all later.
Optimus, you want to see something funny?
No.